Welcome to my seminar. I'm finna go in order. After the first one, we're gonna take a intermediate video break to watch me in the video explain and show how I look without edit. And being skinny is easy because you gain weight, get a weight coach, get a dietitian, all that. So here we go. After 5 years of the royalty tour, I spent 2 years establishing laws in America under one star, the dictator, which is me, which oversees in Europe and affiliates. This is my week B schedule. Week A is world leader law, stabilization, the first and last week out the month. Then, and master this, after 10 years, I will work on company, which is 10,000 hours a year to start companies and corporations. I'm working a lot behind the scene, a pencil pusher, and on panels. I'm not looking like Nicki Minaj's career. I'm looking more like Beyonce's career. How I appear on television is first year, 1 commercial and 1 video interview, 2 magazine interviews, 1 radio single and 1 professional music, 2 feature videos, 1 business launch, record label launch. The second year, 1 business launch, 1 studio album, 1 summer commercial, 1 New Year commercial, magazine launch. Third year, 1 movie, 1 movie music album, 1 televised visionary conference, which is an allowed religion that God left the world with my name and someone else's name on it. The next year, hosting 3 award shows, 2 projects, 5 businesses. Then it's magazine year with spreads. I will tone down on television a little and just be on news job for UN after that. Record label independently managing 2 entertainers after that. I'm not going to be everywhere like Nicki. I organized my career the way I wanted to look. First year, 1 magazine spread interview. After 5 years of training back and forth overseas, I made a good, accomplished life. Found some people. This is how I earn my money that make me a boss, not a worker. Not the lazy rap worker. The UN, Beyonce, and my blesser got me this work day, and it's guaranteed because I got every signature I need. We already had meetings, and they willing to work with me till after I come back from overseas. I could always write a commercial even if I'm hated. They could be drilling me. It's a familyhood that I'm in, a collation. I'm not going to be in clubs like that. I'm buying all my friends A-list only breakfast buffet in Houston. We going at 2 to 3:30 when it's live. Then I go to Sally's, a popular swank and President's Country Food restaurant. Corleone, Italian rich president, one of Trump's presidential restaurants. Seattle's burger joint for the White House staff. The first and last week of the month, I'm doing king work in the government. For the mid-week, I work 1 double, which is 9 hours for 1 or 2 days off. I go to these places to socialize. I will have 3 phones. Red international phone always on for Chinese trade, which is 2, because I got 1 for European trade too. Thank you. 2 business phones per projector for my bosses and people work with. Everyone respect their times and don't call during other job times. Then 3, my family and friend phone off during the workday, but the same number I got now. Monday through Saturday I work from 4:45 to 5 o'clock. It's a motivational text swap and prayer with China and Europe. And then it's my Hello, Good Morning America intellectual post on my professional page. I'm not doing a blunt, but I do a iced coffee. In a little dime bag. That's real. Intelligent convo and news with partner and breakfast and motivational post and respond. From 6 o'clock, it's television and radio on call start. From 6 to 8, my artist approval hours and get an early start on my work from busier jobs. This hour is dedicated to my duo label, Rich Ties and Affiliates, with the Swiss Seal, Family Ties, Record Seal, Family Ties, Family Hypnotized. They can call during 6 to 8. 8 o'clock to 11 is SOS, Straight Out the Streets Disaster Relief Insurance. Setting up, creating, editing, sending packages, and releasing funds, busy hours, or errand boy for my crew. Of course, they bosses. I'm doing it for references. 11 to 11:30, which is 11 to 1, is lunch and free time. 1 to 2, Chinese Mafia Hour, Diamond My Whole Work, Chinese Mafia Boss Handbook reading, creating pieces for Tiffany's, Akbar, and Roy & Co. 2 to 5, my clothing line 3R Time, Real Recognize Real, making 30 pieces a day on tablet and taking breaks, and work on my magazine Finding Tattoo and Inspirational Art for 3R Culture, the magazine. From 5 to 9, television and radio calls, hours in. 9 to 9:20, shower and personal hygiene. 9:30 to 10:30, find a show to watch with my partner in person or over the phone. I might do a blunt. Then 10:30 to 11, talk to partner before bed, phone or in person. Then 11 to 4:45 is free time. I'm finna go to... There you go. Yo, what's up? What's up, Roy? What's up? We getting ready to do a long post now, so we're not gonna make this more than 3 minutes. Talk about yourself. I'm a very understanding dude. You know, I can work with anybody. There's some people that's too funny and I can work with them too. That's what we know. I just give people freedom to be themselves. I make money with looking good, but sometimes looks, people already plan out how they want you in life. They want you to be like the boyfriend that depend on fuck money. So I don't want to depend on fuck money. I'm good at entertainment aspects of behind the scene of pushing the entertainment. And world leader, of course. I'm good at world leader. Because numbers show that. Numbers show I'm good at world leader. Talk about the money you made. I made 200 million, billion, trillions in the 3 dash numbers for the next 7 years. That's the realest shit you do. I take care of the priorities. And I got enough money to do, make some businesses and shit. But I'm also working on my career. Roy, we're gonna make this one without video edit. So this is a video without edit. Why do you have crazy hairstyles? You know, just to switch it up, keep it invented. They like you in this look. Every now and then try a different look. Mostly every other month or every month I try do something different just to reinvent my looks. But I know how to be professional. This is not the most professional hairstyle, but it's still professional because it's me. It's a hard work. I got my hair pinned up, ready to do some work. That's real. Now I like them like that then. That's real. Would you put some chopsticks in your hair like this? For chopstick, well, it's chopstick day. You know, chopstick day is actual chopsticks. Like with a K or CK? Or KC? With a KC. Cause I gotta say that, cause it's not Crip Killer. That's real. I like him. I always know China is making money with you. I like Roy for who he is. He a good person. We like him for who he is, not just ideas. He had ideas on top of who he is. So we're going to end this at 3-6. The blessing. Now back to the seminar. This was all my first deals I got. Whenever I pick up to 5 years till I got 1 year, I'm going to put a check if I'm still accepting the deal 5 years when I'm working on my star journey, because they know what I'm doing overseas. We got a story while we got a bond. I did good putting out my ideas, and now I'm an investor of my ideas, investor of other people's ideas. I'm not just stagnant, Roy fans. Y'all gonna see me take off soon, I promise. I got deals that I like, that like me, so the deal is rapper is not me. This is about my contracts and the logistics. I'm going to have this early on. I'm going to be world leader, a designer clothing line, warehouse, magazine, website, businesses, school, degrees, programs, signing to hip hop, and some deals. I'm going through the waiting process. It's going to happen, and I'm be rich forever, a monarch in my family. In the world, a fly gold Aventador, a gold car, and I'm buying my Bugatti Big Boy truck. It's blue light up and looks like an actual star driver. He made one for me because I'm world leader. Check new number 9 trillion with $7 billion net worth, with more money symbol from my world leader job helping out and buying my military everything, and my generated $800 billion they allowed to go on tour with me and everything. I had a lot of stuff organized so it made money. Check Akbar and Roy and Company. The male jewelry pieces in China from Tiffany, $25 billion a month. Saudi Arabia, HTML coding for banks internationally is a job that I have to check up on. 27 million sign-on bonus from hip-hop, and the helping me till I make 100 million from music. I'm signing Death Row as the only gay-by-gay artist. I have to follow his rules, which is a bit strict, but it's the best because Suge Knight got steer, and signing 2 more. One is CMG Paper Route Ambassador. It's not 360 deals, 360 respect. Another one is Oh Change the World. It's Barack Obama time to mentor me into music too, but he could reference the American government and help me start my organization like Straight Out the Streets, Easier Way, and Owen Healthcare and Owen Welfare Office. The government approved. I know those 2 record labels are going to open doors for me. It comes with a guaranteed spot in the government popularity he approved of my movie album for gangster culture, and it's just working. Suge Knight and the government can choose what I rap about, and I release projects for every 8-song project. I gotta make 1 Obama song that's different and intelligent. Well, all intelligent. I get 30% of my masters from hip-hop deals. 7 years it seemed like, but 5 years is a chain, crowning ceremony included. Suge Knight gonna do with the CMG chain and everybody. To see how it go, I paid them back honorably. It's like 10 veterans of hip-hop want to take part in raising me to be perfect artist money, but get to keep work and law money. Jay-Z summoned my studio price for professional music to $75K. Mentorship. Then I got a sign-on bonus, $80 million to have a fashion designer affiliate clothing line, 3R, which means real recognize real, under Louis Vuitton. I already made him money when he did the testing launch. I made $790 million in 2 months and 1 month. He raised me to have a designer clothing line, a warehouse, a magazine, and a website. China gave him a new thought-based program for designing clothes as Goodwill Wish Well for helping me. I made $8 million a month, making 21 pieces a day, Monday through Saturday. That money is a little pocket money now, and launch clothes every month. I'm allowed to use Louis Vuitton clothes makers and material. He raised me to be self-sufficient, and it come with the house worthy of my new life. He has given me money when I can get in a secure bank meeting and be transported to the safe house. But it's a castle now, so he can know I'm safe around people I could trust. Louis Vuitton is the first fashion designer and one of the richest men on earth. Next is my universities I will attend. The Dictator and China Wife got my money put up so I can attend the Dictator Reference University in China as a foreign exchange student for business with an included culture tour of China. I make a C plus in China is an A plus plus in business anywhere. And with the project I make a B. I do the best on projects. I spend like 10 months, semesters in and out of China on jet owned by Dictator or China Baby. This is after the 5-year royalty tour, or during, or who knows. I have on my schedule access granted. On my schedule for the school of these, the best businesses the Dictator of China signed for Mafia. He will accompany a lot of places. My brothers or wife will accompany the rest. It's bars, strip club, restaurants, sushi, and museums. I got a Harvard deal. It's $450 million to make. My already tested out with steps math class copyrighted to Harvard in China, but they selling it to every university. It's called Theatrics. I named it the X's for statistics. It deals in word variable problems, turning equations into word problems so you can fully understand them. And it's using Einstein math. You can make working equations to find the right number for different variables. Everybody that took part in the deal gets sign-on bonuses. I make the professional workbook and give my formula. It's going to take 2 months to get finished, and they give me an earned Doctor of Mathematics degree. That's cool. Then I got my already available degree from Stanford College with $8 million for magic seminar. I found a cure to throat cancer with Diddy's Secret, and I found a cure for herpes tested 5 times, and we sold it to Stanford for an earned Bachelor in Medicine, which is CIA school with the most presidents that went there than any other school except Princeton. I think I just told them I was waiting till I get a prestige office to put in the Stanford. I already opened some racist doors. White men love Stanford. Then here go my deals I got so far that I could wait to work with me. 1 T-Mobile, 2 commercials and a phone. I got a commercial and a projector phone with acting one with Obama. Boogie letters. I hand out the $14 million check at the end of CNN entertainment show dealing in fan mail and a challenge for American people who think they real. You can spend one night in Boston till your personal fan mail of people that want to see if you can put them on television starts coming for their scary and spiritual sightings that have been calculated to a science. Tiffany & Co. She want to be my jeweler with Akbar Tiffany making me men's jewelry and styling me in jewelry. And also she helping me launch Roy & Co. It's a little hazing, but I made the men's jewelry for Tiffany & Co. available at all Tiffany stores. I will eventually have my own stores too. I build in 2 months of this deal, I will start making $21 billion a month, which is 2% of the money I will make. But shit, that's good. CVS and Walgreens for black with blue lights, a beach hospital with built-in pharmacy and a balcony view onto the beach for its pregnancy session called Mercy's Angels. For a commercial I wrote for the portable gonorrhea syphilis test, all of us getting money off it. That's what I talked them into paying me with. Nike signed me and Kyrie for orange workout equipment for my workout DVD, Not West Workout NBA Body, for $8 million a piece. But it's a good deal because I get the workout equipment. It's orange workout system. We doing Koki, a tasty cola with 7% alcohol in it, with my dictator father and my Chinese mafia family and my wife. Everybody gets their own flavor. I got homemade vanilla. Then China Baby got a deal for me. I got a deal for Candidacy wife buying the deal for me and helping him launch his candles the right way. I'm gonna do a commercial with 9% play in one day, then 3% play in 24 hours. This is an extra commercial because it's my wife money. I got a green and black thick green wax spiritual candle with money carved in them with green sparkling flame called Money Dreams. Then I got a blue one with glorified blue petals in the wax and on the outside and pretty pink sparkler candle flame. You can give your girl and she could burn it and it'll make you have faithful desires and love for her. It's called Love Regimen. Then Islands of Adventure for a 40 strip club where you can't tell who's illusion and who's real. With stripper rides, the outside is gonna look like Kmart, but it play with the 4D. This is my international business that I'm finna start to show homage to what I learned from overseas and everything. I support Scotland business for private fund meetings. Scroll for detail with. This is my business I'm working with China, Korea, Switzerland. It's dictator business. Check out the new food places I'm starting up. One was already one, but me and some bosses and international affiliations are coming. They own the business. I get 2% to 18% of the business and free food. I like it with a turnout of business people and government people. It's a secure place that people who work all got guns. Every worker is the right move for you to take someone to be. We got guy and culture friendly around guns. We got outdoor covered booths that are black with seats 4 to 8 and brown seats 10 and plastic torium that's for parties that see through. It's a night shift. Businessman finna find my land for my 4 new plazas. It's called Taliban Support Franchise. It's one of my businesses. It's an armed building. One in Korea is abandoned airport, and we're gonna take that looking when I'm making it a gas station too. Then it's one I gave to my partner in Korea. Then it's one in China, and there's one building in Memphis with a cousin for y'all who make it to the one who make it. It's going in the country. 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. The Taliban support. The sign is a cartoon pic with the word Taliban, Talibananas, and neon yellow glow. Machine magic lamp style, but it's a vending machine with her looking like an angel on the screen, but she got a trench coat and it's for a private dancer. When she let out mist smoke come out and your door opens up and you come, girls have 5-hour commitment. It costs a $29,000 deposit. I get $9K and you go in the security lamp. She give you a dictator style lamp dance with 5 guns guarding her. You don't see till you in the room. She can't hear on the outside and you can see her on the screen and watching TV and stuff. No pissy girls. It has a drive-through out the front. Workers have to digitally shoot once they complete an order. You just shoot the screen to complete the order. Pick up their gun to activate you to the screen. They shoot the price to with the laser pointer and it's say connect you to shoot sand monsters if you want, and you can shoot your way to the front. If you can shoot your way to the front, you press the siren and the screen show melee if you shoot. So every man, mini random, you get a random discount. The program from Switzerland, She Raw. It's just like it's this little game. You just shoot while you wait. That's real. It comes with the collected indestructible Uzi. If you shoot 409 minutes or 430 in 15 minutes, you can get a free business card. The only way you can come to eat at, you can buy packets of property access from your vehicle or transportation, $8 a piece. The only way you'll get behind the guards. This is my restaurant, plaza, and club. It's a real dark and light 28% black with official in gold and burnt orange and dark brown brick with flowing orange lava rocks for the corners outside. It got a small oval bridge over the cartoon people body, parts drowning and splashing length water with red lights to make it look like blood water. Chinese Mafia looked like a ranch style food plaza that is a fort. It is your stop for culture, an international restaurant, and it's 3R affiliated. Clothes store in front. We support celebrity ran clothing lines and designers. I made it to gas station. It's a go-to. It's called Taliban Support. It's abandoned airport. It has an elevator done by China that goes to the sideways with mirror swift. I got it so you can shift to the website, the front of the building. The check for a membership, or business card, you have to be invited. If you get a membership, you can use the grounds, or you can put it one-on-one and always print out the membership. I got 2 in Korea. It's an abandoned airport from fire, but it's a little threw away. I put it on 2nd floor. It's a cool spot that's international food like Stank Burrito, Mexican affiliated with struck bull with sombrero, foot-long burritos and burrito cakes. The football is what the foot-long burrito called, which is $200 for parties. Taste of Jerusalem, a taste of Korea, Korean chew, which also salad with THC marinated tea oils. And I'm going to get the real jerk from Rihanna and Drake work video. Chow and Go, hibachi grill, and first one is real like it belonged in a magazine. Drink, drone, drink, sake, and robotic bar and sushi bar to go, and $4 taki shots. And decorated, you can buy all kind of liquor. The first one so people can buy their taki shots, and it look impressive because it's a little room, can hold 92 people in every area. It's alternate doors ground, protected by men of Arroyo. Then you keep walking, it get an $8 billion wall vending machine room. You speak or type the liquor bottle you want, and you see the robotic grabber go to the bottle all around the room. Then you can open the back door of the elevator and go up the indoor stairs to the club, which is the length of the TG building. It still has parts of the robotic liquor store, and it can host 82 million bottles. Taste of Italy. American Mix, everything MLB and football and sports. It serves everything you can find at major league games like hot dog, burgers, seasoned fries, all kind of meat and nachos, meat, pork, soft nachos, nachos with melted American. The size is a standard candy and fries and soda. Got a plastic cup with air record and air sports, and when they break a record, they do a feature cup on the player, ESPN all games. Then it's one of my favorite. All of them are my favorite, but 21 plus ID scan, a taste of Scotland, booze and white lady boobs. A female worker with big mug of booze with the topless, braless white lady with good boobs, and you can drink while you look at some titties and get a sandwich. You get a menu, and it's $5 newspaper with Dutch clothes, just topless. It's gonna have 32 you don't know what you want to taste with gun style remote. You shoot what you in the mood for, and you can speak too. Then it's something for the parents. Spoil my tummy goo food. It's the baby first taste of food practice in small, medium, or large, which is still small. It got 80,000 flavors of baby food in disposable bottles from health and nutrition to mama. It's good, and thank you, daddy. You pay $3.89 for your proportion of bottle to raise you. It give you binky medicine on a binky that is hard candy and tastes for pain, sleep, cold, and teeth and numb gummies. It comes with cleaning blender for making your own baby food. To rent one or prep is $38 for 38 minutes. It spits out and bottles it and debone at Chinese restaurant. Tea bottles, 10 bottles, $98. This is the cocaine one, and it's secure and government affiliated. A Royal 21 Plus product factory, licking and sniffing smoke. The security is strong. It's central. 89 people with guns watching and alerting. Candy cocaine made in front of you safely by a bulletproof machine. We have soluble candy powder. You got to spend 2/8 on candy powder, 1/8 on the machine, and it only makes 3/8. Yeah, but 2/8, the best hidden tasty Coke. It smells soda. We have banana Coke, cherry Coke, vanilla ice cream Coke, sinus free Coke, root beer float Coke. We lace it so it's safe, and it does use a little acetone, so it's safe. At 2/8, then 1/8 candy or pills. Eat on me Coke. A little tension bump and good drain, and it's mixed perfect. It looked like the color in white. The machine loses 2%, so it does a minimum of 3 grams. It pours it out on the mixer, and you add the candy powder in there, and it has me in a colorful suit, red, orange, and it has yellow, black with me pointing with yellow glow eyes, and orange tip side, yellow glow eyes, hair horns, and a dictator cap in a circle. I talk y'all through it in video and look and talk cool like a computer program. I got 2 television channels. I sign people raw at show configuration and animation and claymation. And I host a college prep channel at middle school grade level with language at elementary. I got a 2 television channel, one Queen Wasted on BT Her, the least popular channel. It was supposed to be bad TV, BT After Dark television, for explicit and provocative uncut shows and television and radio. And the radio show, I'm bringing AM radio back with the show with the setup in my media bedroom with the California King Plus Deluxe bedroom. Eastern European stud Jason bought the gear because she excited about the broadcast show. I took people in the bed with the show with sleepover for 2 months, friends, and 10 women in the bed, but 10 months, but 5 more times. And me and the guy hosted while we in the bed a talk show, and 1 in the morning at 1:30, 1 hour and 30 minutes show about triumphant moments in history. Because I'm a prophet. Read the show I'm putting on the paid One Step Edu TV at bottom. It's a show that I just wanted America getting smarter. Puppets Raw. New show, it'll be ready while we getting everything started in clockwork. These government entertainment venues I run all in a schedule for my new verbal Better America ideas for entertainment, good values, or more intelligent America, more culture acceptance, and open the country's success without American government and on-time education returns school prep, college prep, and tutor at the bottom. It sounds boring, but I'm going to say I love it. I'm one of the people that watch the education channel and the historian shows, but I watch the foreign languages too and practice with them and take notes. I want to buy one more channel, College Prep and College Help. You got to read my schedule for it and one international, and I must do a radio channel. Y'all support my segment. The radio station RTTG Talk, then it's just talk shows with personalities y'all love, and we gonna try one y'all hate. And at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we nominate one person for a permanent show. I'm tuned in. That may seem crazy to y'all, but he in prison and never coming home. And we let him talk to people and tell us what's going on. And he can talk to people, but he can't listen to y'all. But anything y'all have to make him mean towards y'all, because it's a Nicki Minaj killer. Not the killer Nicki Minaj, but a Nicki Minaj killer that never had followers. So he is crazy, failed 10 times at freedom with killing people. But he good to know, because he crazy and hates people. But he loves the show. And he always got to say he ain't coming home. Some days we interview him because he feels Hollywood. And we asking real questions. Then it's my show, Lay Talk. Roy and boyfriend as the wind down and lay down talking about the day for 50 minutes. I'm on it. To girls be there too, sometimes giving, and I have a sound clip for when girls feeling inspired. It sound like because we laying down background responses from the laying down with me girls. They sometimes say, ooh, that's good when talking about or we doing something good. Then it's Relate to Great, another show I do in the morning. I watch visions of men and women in the Bible and people that should have been in the Bible in an attention-snatching voice and story, so you grasp in your memory the whole memorable scene. People that inspire me of every ethnicity and culture. It's always stories that people overcame something. Some days it's going to seem like they was going through a lot and nothing was happening, but in the end, they knew God came through, and being good or becoming good came through, and how good people did have evil looking revenge, so they remembered it. And when people use evil to think they defeated them, there was a loud revenge that made their enemies defeated. Then they became good, but they worked to manipulate evil. And I even have a certified popular Illuminati animal angel that was sent to warn people and help people, that she gave her freedom to people that she gave, that helped a baby, thought was an evil because his tongue sticked out his mouth. And his mama was from the Star Wars family. She hosts on Sunday. That's my off days, and I still listen to her days. She very wise, and she start off mean like Murphy Daniels. Then she get to lovable. Then she teach in 3 methods and alternates. But she know how to teach, and it's not comedy. She talks to the ones who listening and goes in their head and tells them to call. And she wants money for them because she know how to unlock destiny. So we do switch 1 year. And when I want to take an off day, she hosts it. Is she popular? But he made money and training hard for the Atom Combat Games, so we made that a law now with the same team all year, no inspiring the values. That is a popular Illuminati teacher that is nominated guest host can give her message too. She know people, real stories too. As the sun rises, you know it's $5 billion to buy a channel, but I think it's needed. So I think it's called 12th grade level to college classes level, going with college prep and advanced high school speed. More people at middle school speed. More people can help their class when the teacher gets there. It's formula. If I was teaching, my children will be required to watch if they miss a day of school, and I'm teaching them too. Pay one step edu. and it's all the shows designed for college prep and college maintenance. Different hours, we got live tutors going over the most misunderstood fabrics of college and high school. Historic figures is from 11 to 4 a.m. and the wholly glorified in art and statues and a thrilling attention-seeking documentary. 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. The news that college buffs are talking about alumni, sororities and fraternities, and our current students. It talks about the gives y'all information so y'all know what college people are talking about. It says all days that are holy days in all cultures and says what they do to keep it holy at 4 a.m. And it talks about the base of it and how it started and why it's holy. It keeps college game scores and records scrolling across the bottom. That's real. From 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. and they have the test of the day on the left side of the screen that are algebraic to advanced algebraic equations that are supposed to take notes, write, and show your work. It's tutors that get people from F- to A or B, and they have them give homage to their favorite students. They keep up and they give their 2-hour, 30-minute fabric on a part in math commonly confusing to an audience. A 19 test with a student randomly talking about where they had problems at and how they understood it and mastered it. Then it showed the step-by-step way to answer it. 12 a.m. to 1, the brain food diet of the day with different recipes that make. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., spotlight on everything going on overseas. We talk about everything going on overseas that is brilliant or innovative. All countries keep it holy, and we do interviews requested for them to be done with English translator, then Spanish to Mandarin for the new guys. 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. 7 to 11. You learn the language for 2 months, starting with Mandarin, Chinese, which is Chinese, then Greek, then Swiss, then on Black History Month, Swahili. You learn from the first day, the first of the words, master the sounds. They do the sounds and repeat them 30 times like the prefix and suffix and they mean it, and learn how they teach kids how to use letters and symbols. Then you learn standard questions that have English, understood answers, and easy to remember. The group of things have the same type of answers, and it got positive and negative words for it and abbreviated to like how it sounds with an English tongue, and they repeat it saying this mean good answer, this mean bad answer, while saying it 30 times slow and speed. That's real. 12 is a statement on what a copyright means, like a lawyer would tell y'all, and why we honor them in the show. They read 200 of the new professional copyrights that stuck out and honor their name, but we have a list of 100,000 all we know about. 12:45 to 4, it got the word through a baby. It got the world through a baby eyes with the mom and dad and grandparents in the house. Everybody following the rules and they old school strict rules. Granddad and leave $20 for the baby, mixing meals. 3 kids playing and the grandparent leave. As soon as they close the door, the mama takes the $20 and gives it to someone. This how it start off. Air show, this the opening credits. At the door for weed, and the teenage black dude may become in the intro with the tattoo concealer, making a bottle and fixing sandwiches. The black Asian 8-year-old girl playing with the puppers, and cousin run in there, leaving the baby in there alone, and he giggles and is all watching from a baby that can do new. It's like he say puppers and they come to life while I'm outside smoking a cigarette. On the phone, puppets. Spoof reality. Episode 15-minute marathon. We got unified writers, all intelligent. Spoof and spoof reality. It go through the 15 minutes intro of the problems and the parental advisory statement saying what it's going to talk about on the show for parents feeding, late night schedule putting the toddlers right to sleep afterwards with fun attention, getting colors and fun, and four puppas with strings and puppet mouth. One American, the clumsy, always wrong, gun, whole white, blonde hair, blue eyed soldier that don't understand. They repeat some days. Some days he gets disciplined, some days he gets in trouble. His name is American Nat. The Arab people in the traditional clothes help them out by working with the English male librarian. One Chinese always telling standard proven facts that America knew to for efficiency and safety. One black man, he talked like he cool, but he worked for the man, saying we give y'all space in y'all game room, y'all clean up, man. And the new American order, the hookup. The European Information General Pelican, he looked tall claymation on cartoon and television spoof and actually scary, happy. He got one eye out, no patch, and a scowl with a cigarette always burning, need to be dumped. He takes a list and says why he a bad person and he not no dummy. He got his dude talking about them with facts. It gives y'all Holocaust warnings and then puts I'm gonna pull up list. We be en route and say next month he don't like his name. I don't believe in it. Turns the show to real executed people after the television radio summit for violating. One Hawaiian dude tells tiki jokes that's kid joke, PG-13, G to PG-13, but could go for a general public. One Mexican woman puppet, the feminine G-rated, she always checks the whole group, and traditional Arab says she represents pride that your country gangster. She teaches lookout words and says I even got to look out for women and men more aggressive. Spanish and gets mad and cuts up everything, and she gets her way. Everything, every with screen. They do spoofs. A kid values accepted for poopas. It's some American telling why, always teaching why and teaching respect, disrespectful moments in history. I'm working out cartoonists and it's real puppets and foul moments not accepted. They got characters and it's their commentary on the show. It's like SpongeBob meets Cousin Skeeter, a little Sesame Street, and South Park. This is the movies. Four movies I wrote and I'm writing for my resume. One comedy, Players Only, How to Play the Hoe. I want to be a co-star in this one. I'm going to produce one. I learned the market. Can we get a 2 to play that game? Part 3, How to Play the Hoe. I want to be the dude playing Vivica role. I think it'll be a good movie. I don't got to play it, but I want to play it. A faithful nigga that gold digging wife cheats, breaks his heart by listening to Vivica rules and finds her book and listening to Vivica rules, finds her book and reads it. So he starts making guy code rules, books full of guy code, how to play the hoe. And he starts a rule book with his boys, start living by examples of his rules I want to use called How to Play the Hoe. It's a guy code circle and they fail the test. You got to play the hoe. 1. How to spot a gold digger. If you like a girl at her job, first day use a card you know it's going to decline, and when it declines, play it off and ask for a number. If she clown, pull out a big roll of money, then pay for it. And if her mind changes, so does yours. You gotta treat her like she's worth your hoe. 2. Go to the club with your fine homeboy. Pick a girl you like and introduce her to your boys. First, your fine homeboy to flirt with her. If she swap, choose homies over hoes, and you gotta make her, y'all gotta flip her and fuck and never talk to her again. 3. Take a girl you want to marry on a date. You can cook if you want. That's a date. Tell her to sit on her lap in 1K and wait 3 days or a day. You're not free. If she free and she say and you say you hungry, if she say I'm gonna get this, say I'm gonna get this when I get off. If she say she wants some, you gotta treat her like a hoe. If she surprises it with you on your break, try it and get it for free. A charge, surprise her with a ring, because she care about you. I want to produce and play a small role of male waiter, a real small part. Drama keeping in people's sanity with disease called after. Country girls aren't ready for them city boys. And it's about a country girl on a white horse that has a farm. She goes to a rock concert in her hometown and becomes a groupie. The rock band has 5 people. They set her out for $100K and she get burnt. She goes to her female gynecologist and starts a romantic lesbian relationship. From dudes doing her wrong, she thought getting burnt was the worst thing ever and vowed only to be with girls. The gynecologist, which was her shelter, gives her HIV by vaginal secretions, and it ends with her on a white horse. That's a Bible reference. I ain't giving y'all the whole thing. Then it's The Last Motherfucking Chucky. Maybe prequel I did. I got the contract this year, well 2 years ago, where I can make Chucky movies. First 3 years you'll see this one. I barely made the deadline for it, but it became permanent. Not what y'all think. I could write some Chucky movies that's gonna be one of my side hustles. But this idea, so the contract valid, and this an icon Chucky, I have a lot to say over became. I called him Uncle as of this year. As of like 2 years ago, but this movie brings the original Chucky doll prototype, Tiffany, the bride Chucky was conjured in, which is a Chinese one, and then Tiffany come back. Tiffany gets resurrected, and they are having a vote with the Chucky armies. I'm going to acting school, so it'll be perfect. I also want to suggest Tiffany, the pre-story to Tiffany the serial killer that became the bride of Chucky. I want to play a small role, a good young man that helped her out in some real brief show my face with tattoo concealer. Chucky's come back, Tiffany come back. Who y'all think got it? Tiffany or the original bride of Chucky look, or the original prototype? Then I'm doing a reality TV show appearance. I passed with the show. Pizza Hut gave me the test and said Pizza Hut wants a television show. I had a good show. It's harder than it sounds. Tell your people that they want to make a bet. Make a Pizza Hut show. Pause for their show. My idea that got approved is a reality competition show with the top 15 Pizza Hut black store owners in the nation. We had different competitions on the ins and outs of the business to test knowledge. The winner gets promoted to CEO like me, corporate endorsed owner. The final 2 episodes I make an appearance on, I'll be known by then, and I judge them based on how they put together a Pizza Hut event and hire entertainment, how they set up and how the turnout, and I pick the winner. It could have been all races, but I know it could be on the Food Channel. But if it's black, then I think it could get on BET in the morning too. That's real. Then it's in the family. I feel like my trilogy is going to paint a perfect picture of a hood gay fantasy, and I'm coming through with acting skills, but I want to do another side of gay life. And I found this gay show that will film in LA that I found out about with my power. They giving me complete control of my character. Even though they wanted me to be a permanent member of the cast, I taught them in the one season, 8 out of 12 episodes for $800K. I start off a straight playboy that is a ladies' man. I have a gay experience on the football team, and it's my whole journey being gay, from rumors, coming out of the closet, joining a gay family, first time in a gay club. My first time in a gay club, I fall for a male performer rapping on stage at the club, and I hook up raw with him, and I get HIV. When I find out, I kill him in a deep scene. I kill myself with a note. That's where I want to take my character, even though it's about the gay family and I'm not the only character. I feel like my character is going to be a favorite. They thought it was worth almost $1 million. They pushing for a movie too, and even though the character goes by my choice, I'm still referenced. This is another movie for in the racism movie. Why My Mama Hate My Skin. It's a white and mixed oppression movie, but it's really good. I just want the awards. I want it to be a must-see for white people and enjoyable for all. It starts off a mixed teenage girl, everybody screaming nigger, giving directions, doing security checks, whose name is Brilliant. And I'm going to reveal it when the girl mama gets pregnant, watching her mama get convicted to death row for a mass homicide. They give her a diary and belongs. She opens it and starts reading. The story begins. It's a pretty white girl, her and her husband own a record store. Her husband cheats on her and leaves her broke for a black man, which I would never do to my wife. She has nothing but $8 to her name. She's at the welfare appointment in the hood with little gas. She hungry, goes to the vending machine. It's these two badass black kids. They ask for some and she does it and doesn't think nothing of it. Then their mama comes out and says and cuts the fuck up, calling her out her name, and she get another appointment after begging and pleading with them. She don't have enough money to make it. She got degrees, but they was bullshit filled. Nobody hiring. She goes to the car and eats the snacks and drives, and the car overheats in a dangerous hood. The dudes all acting doggish to her for being white, judging her. She locks the door, and an hour goes by. Then she musters up a little courage to go out and try to get water for her car. The dude doggishly trying to holler at her and says he got 8 bands to fuck her on camera. She listening. They fuck. He disrespects her while fucking then gives her counterfeit money and sends it to the whole hood. They laughing at her, joking around. She has hate in her heart. The black lady in the trailer with kids help her out, and she comes to take showers and change clothes and eventually moves in with her. She doesn't know the woman does crack until one time she catches her, but she knew it was always some because she would $30 her to death. They was blowing too much money on crack and pills, and the girl asks for next month rent. This all the money she had, and the woman leaves and clears out the house. She moves in with the Christian white dude, Hank. Hank is good for you, but she's been throwing up a lot, having cravings. She takes pregnancy tests and it comes back she hasn't been with Hank or had sex since the moment in the hood. She names the baby nigger and hates it, leaving Hank to love her. He knows she's mixed. She grows up rich. Her mom gets a business and is doing well, making her own money. When the video resurfaces and they all blackmail her saying they gonna release it to a party, she goes live to a party drinking shots of whiskey, feeling drunk. White hate, redneck speech about blacks are all roughneck bred, and shaves her head and becomes real. She keeps saying amen brother after giving money she don't have any more after for the secret. Nazis throw a party and blow it up the old-fashioned way. And he wants to dead it more than she cared about anybody, even nigger, that still tried to love her mama. That's real. Now, nigga, that's a good movie, I think. let me. They said, okay, there we go. I always do that. Yo, what's up? What's up, Roy? What's up? What's up? What's up? We getting ready to do a long post now, so we're not gonna make this more than 3 minutes. Talk about yourself. I'm a very understanding dude. You know, I can work with anybody. There's some people that's too funny and I can work with them too. That's what we know. I just give people freedom to be themselves. I make money with looking good, but sometimes looks, people already plan out how they want you in life. They want you to be like the boyfriend that depend on fuck money. So I don't want to depend on fuck money. I'm good at entertainment aspects of behind the scene of his pushing the entertainment. And world leader, of course. I'm good at world leader. Because numbers show that. Numbers show I'm good at world leader. Talk about the money you made. I made 200 million, billion, trillions in the 3 dash numbers for the next 7 years. That's the realest shit you do. I take care of the priorities. And I got no money to do. Make some businesses and shit. But I'm also working on my career. Right. We're gonna make this one without video edit. So this is a video without edit. Why do you have crazy hairstyles? You know, just to switch it up, keep it invented. They like you in this look. Every now and then try a different look. Mostly every other month or every month I try do something different just to reinvent my looks. But I know how to be professional. This is not the most professional hairstyle, but it's still professional because it's me. It's a hard work. I got my hair pinned up, ready to do some work. That's real. Now I like. I got laws that I made, and that's gonna be on its own post. This is a book I could teleport when I get access to this. It's also called the Book of the Lamb. The Book of the Lamb because the Lamb is doomed. It's a magic blessed book that got every day of my life written out. 900,000 people read one page during a seminar to see what type of person I was. They deemed it good. We just gonna go through the pictures. This Royden is in England where Nikki got the Roman accent because I'm Roman Zelensky. The Book of Doomsday is written in medieval Latin. Pictures of Royden. It has 630.5 pounds of gold. That's a lot because 7 pounds of gold is like 9 billion. So, ooh, shit, that's real. The Doomsday Book. is about the son. I already got my son life planned out from when he born to when he 25 to when he 15. Run China Baby next baby name after Bobby Bear revealed after I already got approved that I can use international CIA equipment to monitor my son for gay words and whoop him if he says or does gay or text gay, so I don't have to be paranoid about his friends. He learns early on about a diet and has to organize shopping list based on calories with a fun video game. At 5, the dictator makes him his own personal card that sends an alert to me when he enters a business, and I can approve or decline as soon as he enters, and it sends a receipt. He gets his own security. Bobby Bear and Papa Bear are known cousins. Is me and China Baby firstborn. I raised 4 to 5 years in America. China Baby is there to help till he's potty trained and able to grasp he got power. I worked my ass off from 7 to 6 making CEO money from 2 jobs ranging in $50 billion a month without my businesses, but still getting income from my businesses. China Baby in and out of America on her jet, but that's like my shadow. She entrusts me to watch him, and I already have my father's side shining from day one. Matter of fact, 12 months from day one. I buy him everything I think a baby could possibly want and need, and he does get a lot of endorsements, gifts from fashion designers, custom, everything. I put all that in building in the backyard and says that's for free. That's his free store. I do his room, custom baby-proof Dragon Ball room, full of custom glow Dragon Ball, everything. From TV to night lights to crib and daddy's son crib and bed in his room to baby monitor. He watches TV shows from 90s to 95 like Cousin Skeeter, It's All That, Kenan and Kel, Blue's Clues, etc. and other baby shows, and of course Chinese shows. He talks to his mom frequently, and as soon as he old enough to talk, I train him that he will have a business at 5 that his dad sponsor. I make his fun stuff that is fun, and Switzerland and China do too. China and Switzerland that train him for my opinion off of running a business, and he get talking blue and navy blue house trained hound dog that tells me everything secretly that he does. It talks because a tonic or a potion, but I want an educational one, so it's a potion named Wolf. At 8, he goes to his goddad, me and China Baby father, the dictator training program, so he can work on ninja training and stay with his mom in China during the training. I don't shield him from what he sees. We have talks, and I give him business advice in a way like he's my trainee. The hood, he has a approved family and attends private school, which is the best education provided in America, everything included. Different restaurant foods for lunches, fun field trips. He get the latest urban clothes. I raise him with titty madness for 100s, but not 98 and 99s. That's our father-son moment, and he gets my speech. Girls will come. We always have our talks, and I do not shield him from hood. His hood uncles are Young Jeezy, T.I., Yo Gotti, Suge Knight. They are not with them all day, but it's our hood exposure. A-list of celebrities are having pregnancy pack with me like Drake, Nicki, no, Beyonce maybe, Steph Curry, Jay-Z, Megan Good, etc. So our kids can be the same age. And we do veils on them so they'll be like a real family, has similarities. When he come back at 9, I have our father-son talks about what he learned and introduce the next level of sports, our celebrity Little League football games on TV, and with hood people and business owners and all that's children. And I always put 3 Modelo's in the refrigerator for when we have our father-son bonding moments, the ones that look like champagne bottle. He knows to only drink sparingly because that's what I raised him to do. Some of the celebrities' parents on the pregnancy pack want their kids to drink, so some can, but I'm raising him to be respectful. Our playtime is how to sound cool, turning down peer pressure. He raised up with father-son trips with my circle, the dads and they kids at 13. And this is the last thing y'all need to know, because it's a healthy bond we got. I'm taking him to sell his business to the Black Heritage, the Bobbers, the elite. They buy it for $100 million and they give him kids, keep him out on a profit, and give him Forbes that's 18 and under. I'm at 15 gonna let him buy his first car, knowing he earned it. Then the next baby we're working on, when he is 4, is baby China. Oh, here goes something that I should have had early on. This is the last one. They said show how I got personality of an entertainer. That's what I want to identify myself. If you say just a rapper that cuts your check, I don't even stop at entertainment. I'm gonna be a mogul. So they said get to stage moments. I like marketing being memorable, so I feel like it's only gonna be a matter of time before I win an award or something. Just give me an award. So this is some planned award acceptance speeches I got planned. My very first award, I'm gonna keep it so real. I'm gonna be like, this award don't go just to me. I had so many people help me get here. If you ever argue with someone telling them I was gonna make it when they was stuck at the me being gay part, I won this for us. Put your fist up in honor, let me see. But the award going to Nicki and Beyonce. And Cover Story. I don't know how to just give it to one person, so I'm gonna give it to my big manager, Beyonce. Or Cover Story. It's history, baby. It's going to Cover Story, Beyonce. Well, Beyonce, because she'll get it because she lived with me. The history, baby. I'm going to let Beyonce and Nicki speak. So I'm going to have 3 pick photo shoot after the interview. I'm going to have a sign. I'm going to be looking rugged, rough, but still sexy in my own way, with a hard street undercover, and have a cardboard sign, will work for feminist moment, on the corner sitting down. Then the poster photo is going to be Nicki, Beyonce, and Kat Von D sitting around the table. And I'm on like a traditional Asian table and none but my orange and black fish boxer briefs with my chains and some new body tats. And they eating sushi rolls on me. That's real. Then I want to do a sexy one where I'm in a sauna shower sitting on the floor like I got PTSD. I'm not showing none. I want to have an overly fat blunt, and text under says, and respect the girls who were like the picture before. While through girls' life, you might end up 2% of this issue going to rape victims. Then I got another legendary magazine, being the first man to have a spread on Playboy Hustler collab. This collector's items, my issue called The New Story. They bringing back the best living female models and bodies of all time. I'm not getting nude in every magazine, but I did something different with my idea for the cover. I'm getting a bed cover barely covering my meat, girls crashing all over in lingerie and titties out, while me and a male model hold each other with the babe laying between us and going to have cocaine everywhere like it was a wild night. Then they give me an interview I can shine on in the magazine, boosting up. I got a lot more ideas because I'm a deep person.